So this is where Jeremy, you know, obviously that's because the new structure, and we need to learn. Before, when you go to the hash, you have everything on one page, whereas now it's in different smart contracts.
Because before we had one smart contract.
yeah, of course. But
now
then
we have pay setter smart contracts, matrix smart contract, right? We have, you know.
But then those in the old one, those 20 different how would you call it, functions that we had that you could just put it in was also super helpful. Hey, you put someone's username, you get their wallet address. Sometimes you know how people are, they use the wrong wallet address.
We still have that, and I'll show you. So
perfect. And this is recorded. Super.
Yep. All right.
Okay, so you will go through some cases through this hash, Jeremy. Let's go.
Let's go through your. So this screenshot you sent me, Darko, is it for the first hash?
That's for the second one.
All right, let's start there because you have a screenshot. So we're going to go to the second one. Let's go here.
Let's see.
Control V. And I can. Okay, so see here where it says event log 11.
Okay.
That means that this was the initial transaction. So this was not the confirmation. This is the initial transaction. Okay.
Okay.
And what you have here is all of the initial payout. So you have 37.4% that goes into the matrix payout. Okay. This is all 10 generations and all 10 check matches, right? Total of 37.4%. You have 1.8% and 1.8% that goes to each of the pay setter bonus pools, pay setter gold, pay setter leader. You have 2% that goes to Endotech. You have 2% that goes to Daisy. You have 5% that goes to referral bonus, right? And you have 50% that goes into trading, okay?
Correct.
So you can also click here on event log and see the same thing. So if you click on event log, you can see the exact same thing, each of these transactions, and it'll show you what wallet it went to. So here you have every transaction. Now, on any transaction, because Solidity does not use decimals in their code, you simply take six zeros off the end. So if you come here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you see that this is a $100 100 USD transaction, right?
Yes.
Here's the username. Here's the user wallet. Here's the sponsor. Okay,
so we can see that the referral went here, right? We can see that.
It's going to go every time. It cannot fail. It cannot fail.
What about the matrix?
All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this main page on this transaction, and we're going to go to this member's wallet that enrolled, right? So we're going to come here to the wallet of this user. We're going to find this transaction in their wallet. So it's going to be the first transaction to our smart contract because they registered, which happened right here, right? That's USDT. Okay, yeah, right here. So here's what you can see here. So what you can see here, no, it's right here. This is it right here. It's this one. So yeah, I'm going to confirm it. So watch. So we found the issue. So I'm going to click here. And this is exactly what we just looked at. Remember?
Yeah.
So we found the right transaction. Let's go back to their wallet. All right. Here, this is their USDT here. So remember, they have to acknowledge USDT, right? Yeah. So this is the acknowledgement. Here is their first transaction. They purchased the tier. So how many transactions did they do into the smart contract? You tell me on this page.
No, they did one.
They did one, right? Right. So they did one. So what happened when they did one? 37.4% went into the matrix smart contract. But they have not confirmed yet. Therefore, the matrix smart contract has not yet been triggered. And that's why the matrix bonus has not paid.
That means they didn't confirm the transaction, basically.
Exactly. You got it. And they can, when they log into their back office, there should be it should continue to pop up for them to confirm. So so let me explain this to you guys. This is, we knew this and going in, that the only way we could make these multiple contracts work is with 2 transactions. So what happens in the case where someone does not confirm the second transaction? What's our solution to that? What we're going to be announcing and rolling out to the community is a DeFi community rewards program. What that means is that there will be a page that any member can click on, and it will show all of the incomplete transactions, right? Whether it's 100, whether it's 1,000, doesn't matter. They'll all be there. A user can say, hey, you know what? I will pay the energy. I will pay the 50 Tron energy fee on behalf of this member. But maybe that user is somebody in the upline. Maybe that user is just a community member. And what are they going to get for that? Well, what they're going to get for that is they're going to get, for example, and we haven't decided 100%, but for example, if they choose to pay someone's transaction fee, then maybe they will get 10 generations of the matrix unlocked for the next hour, right? Or something, right? Whatever. And if they do 2 transactions, they get 2 hours and so on. And so this is an opportunity for the little guy to say, hey, I'm going to cover these transactions for one member, whatever, and they're going to get rewarded. Now we're going to make sure there's a really good reward there. So in the future, what we're going to do is we're going to allow the community the opportunity to pay those transactions with a reward. If a transaction goes an entire 30 days and is not completed,
okay,
then Daisy will step in and pay that transaction. The member who did not complete the transaction is going to lose access to their back office until they do. They're not going to be able to upgrade to the next tier, which already they cannot upgrade to the next tier. They will not have a referral link, so they won't be able to refer new members until they complete the transaction. So we're going to do everything we can to minimize this situation, the amount of times that this happens. We're going to minimize that, but it's still going to happen. Sometimes it happens because a person did not have enough Tron in their wallet for the second transaction, so it didn't complete, et cetera, et cetera. So in this example, that's exactly what happened. They only did the first transaction. They did not do the confirmation. Let's check the next one.
Let's do the first one, yeah, because I know he had enough Tron. So, and he went into the back office immediately. So,
so here we go. We see that this was 54 Tron for the energy fee. We see that this was a initial transaction. This was the first of 2 transactions. No confirmation. This is not the confirmation. Of course, everything worked properly. It paid out to the smart contract. Now we're going to go to this member's wallet and find this transaction.
Okay. So something has failed here.
Yep. So we can see here, out of energy, out of energy. So we're going to look at this person's wallet and see that they have 0 Tron available. You see this?
I see.
0 Tron.
Okay.
Okay. So very simple. They just need to put Tron in their wallet and redo the transaction, right? So what happened in this situation is they completed successfully the first transaction, which was 54 Tron. So they must have had 50, they must have had 54 Tron available, or they had some energy available.
Where did you see that?
What's that?
Yeah. You can see basically.
Yeah, you can see everything. You can see 100% everything. You can see the transaction, both of these transactions failed because it was out of energy.
They had, I think they had 100 Tron probably. So it was a little bit less Tron. So the second transaction was failed, right?
Yep, exactly right. We can look at the second transaction and see that, so they had 41 Tron available, right?
Which was not enough.
It was not enough. So it burned their 41 Tron.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what is happening. That's what is happening in a lot of cases.
That's why we told everyone 100 times, and we're going to make sure that we put this when people are buying their packs. We're going to we're updating the back office to show, big letters, big whatever. You must have 150 Tron in your wallet to complete this transaction. And this is all you need to do is teach every single person, have 150 Tron in your wallet, and the transaction will complete. Now, 2 weeks ago, we did say 100 Tron. And then last week before we launched, we updated the message to say 150 Tron. So this user may have had 100 Tron because they heard our first message and maybe didn't hear the second message. But that's the situation there. Now we'll look at the third transaction.
Probably a similar case.
Oh yeah, always is. But just again, I just want to show you guys that this is why I love the blockchain and I love smart contract, because it doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah, and it's good. It's I don't
know
right? blockchain, but it's very simple. Basically.
It's beautiful because they don't have to trust us. You don't have to trust us. It's all here, right? So here's the first transaction, 47 Tron. Now we go over here. And we can see, here's their first transaction. And we can see out of energy, out of energy, out of energy, out of energy. Of course, we're going to see 0 Tron available up here. 0 Tron available.
Okay. Okay, good. So situation is like this. No energy, no second transaction. And what that means now,
Not no energy. Let's be clear. No Tron.
No energy
transaction, because a lot of people think they can freeze Tron or do this. No, there's not. You will not get enough energy by doing that. They need to have 150 Tron to be safe. It may end up being 100 or 120, but 150 Tron is safe in order to complete the transaction.
Okay.
And that's typically going to be 50 to 60 Tron for the first transaction and 50 to 60 Tron for the second transaction. Let's look here at their first transaction.
Jeremy, real quick on that.
By the way, yesterday when there was a lot of people coming in really fast, was that elevating?
No, it has nothing to do with how many people are coming in. Here's what affects so you can see on this transaction, it was 47 Tron. So 47 Tron for their first transaction. It's typically around there. Here's what affects it. If the person is far down in the matrix, so let's say the sponsor, and it has to do with the sponsor. If the next available position in that person's matrix that they're placing in is 10 generations down or 11. Now, what that means is that they've got 100,000 people in their network and every position in the matrix has been filled, right? But if it's on their first generation, it's going to be less Tron because it only has to go 1 generation down to place. If it's on their 5th generation that the person is being placed, it might be 30 or 40 Tron. It's on, right. And so that's the only thing that affects that. As far as the matrix payout, you're seeing the maximum right now on the matrix payout. Why? Because we've unlocked 10 generations and we've unlocked 10 check match. So right now it's paying out 100% of the matrix. Yep. So it'll never go up from where it is right now. So that 60 Tron range is going to be the high range.
Okay.
All right, we got that.
That's it. So all these transactions that are basically that were failed, you are now sending it from the founder's pool, from the wallet, and later on we do the system as you mentioned, right?
You got it. You got it exactly right.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, it's very necessary, and there will be always challenges with the people, because these guys, they just mentioned me. I was driving. They have enough Trons, and then when we check, we see what is going on. But it's good. Everything is clear.
Now,
man.
quick question: do they need Tron, or do they need any energy at all, or just Tron?
No, they don't need any energy at all. Just Tron.
So they can have 0 energy as long as they have Tron. They're good.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it the same way when they're getting paid? Do they need energy for that?
When they're getting paid, it doesn't matter. They don't need either for getting paid.
Oh wait, they don't need Tron or energy to get paid?
Any fees are always paid by the sender anytime. Whether you're sending coin to a friend or whether it's a smart contract transaction, the fees have already been paid by the sender.
Okay.
Super.
Which would be logical, and it's the same in other blockchains too. Okay.
All right, so let's see here.
Jeremy, just to confirm, even when those matrix are not getting placed, that person is getting actually placed in the matrix though.
Yeah, they're getting placed in the matrix and it pays out the referral bonus.
Okay, got you.
Yep. So let's look at yours, Avi. New sign up, referred claims, no direct or matrix received. So let's go here. Here's the new sign up. We're just gonna go right to their wallet. Transactions. It's fine there. Okay, here's a trigger smart contract. Let's see if that's the first one. Nope, here's some more. Fail. Okay, let's see. Out of time, that was a timeout. Out of energy, 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 out of energy. So here's a person that 10 times click, and calls, it's 10 failed transactions, but it's due to out of energy. So now they got smart. They transferred Tron. 283 Tron. Now they came up here and let's see what there's a wallet address, PBR. Okay, here they are here. And you can see here that they've done one transaction. So when you see that see here, the letters are black and here the letters are red.
Yeah.
The black means they're the sender. They're the one triggering the smart contract. The red means they got paid, right? So here they earned from the smart contract. These are their earnings, okay? So let's go here to their initial transaction. And this person's right. They did not receive the matrix pay. They are correct about that. Oh, look, never mind. This is a matrix pay. So let's find out here. They must have successfully registered.
Let's check the 5% direct first.
Hang on a second. Yeah. Let's find it. They must have registered and I just missed it. So let me find it here. Oh, here it is right here. Okay. Here's their registration. Or maybe this is a pack no, here it is. Here's the registration. Okay. So you see, here's what happened. They registered. When they did their next transaction, it was out of time. So this was actually a legitimate timeout due to the Tron blockchain congestion. Mm-hmm. And what happens at a timeout is it's going to take 150 Tron if they have it. So it burned their Tron. So now they were out of Tron. They kept trying. No Tron, no Tron, no Tron, no Tron. Here they added more Tron to their wallet. And here they completed their confirmation. So what does that mean? That means that this member that says they didn't earn the refer bonus or the matrix actually did. And I'm going to show you right now. So here, 19 hours ago, they would have received the refer bonus. Let's make sure that they are in fact the refer. So we come here, here's 10 event logs. We click on this and we see the 8,000, 4,000 here. And this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, was this this must not have been a tier 1 here. This must have been.
Yeah, this was higher tier.
Yep, this was a higher tier. Here it tells us right here, tier 4, I think this was.
Yes, tier 4, you can see there.
Yep, tier 4. So, okay, so tier 4. So one of these is going to be okay, this is the trading account here, trading account. And this should be, yep, here it is, $40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $40. So here's the refer bonus right here. It paid out to wallet XP4. So you told me the sponsor, you gave me the sponsor wallet. And here you told me the sponsor was J6T, but that is not the refer. So the refer is not J6T. So let's go back to this person and let's see who they enrolled with. Do you know if this was a pre-registered member or a new member?
No, new.
Okay. So we're going to go back here to their very first, right here. Here's where they registered.
Mm-hmm.
And the refer is XP4. Okay. So XP4, and look, I'm sorry, I'll use the first letters. If you use the first 3 of the address, it's TJK. So the refer was TJK. This member's username is Thorpe's, and this is the user wallet. So do you see that? So they did not enroll through the person who's claiming to be the sponsor.
Okay. So whilst we're on this topic, Jeremy, thanks for that. How do we just go now to see if we wanted to put the wallet address of the referral to check the username?
Okay, let me see. This is my first time doing it, so we're going to learn together here, and let's make sure that it's there. So first thing you're going to do is, I'll provide you guys this, but you're going to go to the router contract.
What's that?
you're going to go to read. And let's see what all of our options are here.
Probably on the bottom.
Name
to address.
So that we used to have that.
Press
Yeah.
in, we hit call.
I know you need to change the you've copied the top. Look at the front part, Jeremy.
Oh, I see. Oh, name to address. Okay, sorry, that needs to be address.
Address to name.
Address
Yeah.
to name. Let's see if there's an address to name option. Okay, so let's just go users once, and maybe it'll show here.
Again, you need to change the
username, DINOV. Got it?
And was when this, so how do we get access to this, Jeremy?
I'll send it to you right now.
Okay. And is there a way for someone to be able to verify if they've qualified for the pool or how many shares they've qualified and so on there?
Good question.
Okay, what was the question?
Is there an option on there for you to be able to find if someone wants to double check if they've qualified for the pool or if how many shares they've qualified?
Yep. If you go to, so again, I'm going to make a video with all of this and I'm going to send the links. But now for that situation, you need to go to, there's two separate contracts for the pool. So if we go to gold pool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Go to contract, go to read contract. Shares up. Put their, oh, sorry. Let's just go back here to, just remember, put their address in. This person has 0 shares in the pay setter pool. Okay.
Jeremy, would you be mind? Sorry, it was just. Do you mind doing that again, just from beginning? Where did you go?
Now I recorded this whole thing, and you guys can watch.
Okay, thanks.
So this person has 0. So you can do the same thing if you go to the leadership pool. Go to contract. Go to read contract, and it should be the same. I think it's the same. Yeah, shares of.
Super.
Call and 0. So like Avi, let's check yours once. So you send me your wallet address again, Avi. That way I can brag on you a little bit.
No, man.
And guys, do me a favor. Darko, are you still on?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, do me a favor because you guys have addressed some concerns in the group, and now we've gone through and confirmed, right, that things. The most important thing that we can do in the next couple of days is we have to build the confidence of the field. As I said before, I've had 100 emergency 911 contracts not working, so and so didn't get paid, right? I mean, you guys, I've had it all, and 100% of the time, bar none. Of course, the smart contract is 100% right. The blockchain doesn't lie, right? So people have to know how to see it so they can confirm that. And I love that about transparency. No one can bullshit. It is what it is. But if you guys that have had some issues and questions don't mind posting back in those groups, even in the Paysetter group, and just saying, wow, I thought there was an issue. Just got on a call with Jeremy. We went on the blockchain. Guys, this smart contract is working 100%, right? Because anytime you express a concern, it causes doubt in the community. So when you get your concern answered, let's make sure that we take time to build confidence in the community, if that's okay.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I mean, that's the beauty of the blockchain, definitely. But
yeah,
however, this call was great, you know, because we will be checking.
And what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna do a very organized recorded call, screen share. I'm gonna go through every smart contract and show people how to verify transactions, etc. I'll show all of this, and then we'll put the addresses of all of the smart contracts that users can pull data from, and we'll organize that. That way, everyone has access to that.
Jeremy, this is being recorded. Is there any way we can access this so I can?
Yeah. I'll send this out to you guys too.
Thank you.
So you can see, guys, that Avi has 3 shares in the leadership pool. By the way, congratulations, Avi. That's incredible.
Thank you for all the support and everyone else. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
Congratulations, Avi.
Congratulations, brother.
Jeremy, what's the total shares? Since we're here, number 8, what's total shares? I'm comparing it to what it's showing on the back office, whether it's number of people or number of shares showing on the back office.
Yeah, 38. So this is now a real number, Avi. We've had a lot of people qualify who are on the fence of qualifying. So there's 38 shares now in the leadership pool total.
38 shares. Okay, super. Yep. Number 8.
38 shares.
Total shares.
Total supply. You can see, how much is in the pool at any given moment.
Whoa, how to read that?
You just take off 6 decimals. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now there's $232,748 in the pool.
What does that mean when it's in the pool? Because it's not. That has not
in the
been
pool.
withdrawn.
So yeah, the way the smart contract logic works is it locks in. So if a new member joins later, or somebody withdraws their pool earnings, it tracks all of that. The smart contract knows, okay, they just took out their share of the pool, time stamped at this time, etc. That's why it goes from 10,000 to 0 or whatever, right? It shows 0 available. Mm-hmm. So it's all accurate the way it tracks all of that. It just means that right now in this smart contract, this is what's in the smart contract right now, waiting for withdrawal.
All right, super. You need to release those pending matrix bonus so we can go and get that next year.
Yeah, we're on. We started that at 5 a.m. this morning, and it takes time. We've got to run a script for all of those users and go into the smart contract and do that.
Jeremy, what about that case? You said that there was congested network in the beginning when we were checking.
That's gonna happen from time to time. So there's gonna be less than 1% of time. I think there's 30 times now that this has happened where someone's transaction will time out. And that means that the Tron network didn't process their transaction in the allotted amount of time, and there was a timeout. It has nothing to do with the smart contract or nothing to do with Daisy, but it's congestion on the Tron network. When that happens, that member will be charged the fee limit for that transaction, and the fee limit is 150 Tron. So there are instances where members are having a legitimate timeout, and it is costing them 150 Tron when that happens.
Okay.
But you can see here, like for example, all of these fails, none of them are a result of that. We can go to the most recent one here. Let's go back. Let's go to the most recent fail. We'll click here. We'll click on this member's wallet, and you will see 0 Tron available. 0 Tron available. They think they have Tron available because they have USD available in their Tron wallet, and it shows this balance of 3,000. It's equal to 3,000 Tron, but they actually have 0 Tron, TRX token in their wallet. This is 100% of the reason for the reverts, other than the very rare exception of a timeout, which is like one out of 1,000 transactions. Here's another one again. I just want to prove this to you guys. Oh, sorry, I went to the wrong link. Oops, did it again. And again, 0 Tron available. Sorry, that was the old one. We can go to any of these failed transactions, and you're going to see it's because they did not have, unless it's a timeout. But you can see here, out of energy, out of energy, out of energy. We come over here, we click on this member's wallet, and they have 0 Tron available. Make sense? They think they have Tron. That's the thing. Like if you go over here and you look, they have Tether. They have the equivalent of 59 Tron. So this member thinks they have Tron because in their TronLink wallet, it shows 59 TRX, but they don't have 59 TRX. They have 0 TRX. What they have is the USDT token, $5, that's equal to 59 Tron. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Here they have 0 Tron available. 100% this is the situation, other than the timeouts, which is incredibly rare. This is the reason people's transactions are reverting. And I've literally, no exaggeration, I've looked at 1,000 of these to make sure, because obviously, guys, if there's any other issue, then we have to fix it, and there's not. It's working perfectly. The smart contracts are working perfectly. Everything's working perfectly. These are human errors, not having enough Tron to cover the transaction. The only exception to that is the very rare occasion of a timeout. By the way, we're actually going to do a re-optimization as well. We hope that the re-optimization will even lower that 1 out of 1,000 timeout situation. But there's instances where it has nothing to do with us. It could be, it's always because the nodes that are confirming the transaction have congestion on the network, and they're just not able to complete it in time. And it's just part of the Tron blockchain right now. But we can optimize even further and hopefully even eliminate that.
Okay,
Any other
Jeremy,
questions?
very, very good news, It's just that there is human error.
Always.
Otherwise,
Always. Yeah. And now I'm going to, get you guys this video. I'll record a more professional video showing some of this. And I'll get you guys the addresses to all the contracts so you can see everything that you need to see in those contracts. Everything's there. I mean, guys, Daisy is all about transparency. There's nothing hidden. There's nothing hidden. 100% transparency. Everything can be validated on the blockchain. And when there's an issue, it's always a user issue. I've not had one situation that was an internal issue. That's not true. 2 hours into the launch, we had a leader in Japan reach out, and they actually found a really important, legitimate issue. And within 30 minutes, we got that issue fixed and it was done. But thank God they found it. It was an important one. It was for tiers 8, 9, and 10. The only issue we had was with tier 5. It didn't affect anyone in the field. Nobody lost money or positioning, whatever. We just had to re-migrate the data from the for the genealogy because there were some users that did not occupy the node that they were assigned to. So we had to fix that. You guys know that. Other than that, everything is 100% working perfectly.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yes.
How are you? Quick
brother.
question. I just sent something in a group. It's something I haven't seen much, but I've just seen a few times. It is some sort of an error. Few different.
What app is this on?
Warriors Group.
No, what app? What wallet app?
Good question. I'll find out right away.
Yeah, this is probably some of the DApp browsers.
Yeah.
Because we've not yet verified our contract, right? We're going to do that this week once we know that everything is 100%.
Yeah.
And so Clever and some others, sometimes they will, the community of Clever and others, if they know that it's an MLM company, they flag it. And this happens a lot. So it's another reason why I like TronLink, because TronLink doesn't allow people to have that power.
That's what I thought. Thanks, man.
Yep. So in that situation, they would just take their wallet and they would import it to TronLink.
Perfect.
All right. Any other questions, guys?
Hey, Jeremy.
Yes.
I think it's best that you hire like 5 technical customer service to like serve everyone for this.
Yeah, we thought about it.
Like
But,
tough,
Yeah, it's the truth. The truth is, so when we're going to be launching in the next 2 to 4 weeks, the Daisy app, and
Sorry, what's that?
The Daisy app. We're going to be launching an app for members, right? And this app will do everything. It will have an onboarding video that shows them how to set up their wallet. It'll show them how to complete transactions. It will allow them to send out marketing funnels. Vitalik has put together a really cool, what's it called? Interactive presentation. We will include that into the app. It will allow you to track your team. It'll allow you to track the activity on your team. It will interact where you can send the videos and the presentations and track when somebody watches the video and how much of the video they watch. They'll track all of that. It'll work with all text apps like Telegram, WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, 100%. We're even going to put recognition in there where you'll be able to create recognition flyers for people in your team. Here's the cool part about the platform that we're going to be launching is every person who's a pace setter leader, you will actually have your own code for your team to download the app, and you can provide your own training in the app for your team. So let's say that I'm Avi and my team wants to, and we'll figure out what qualifies someone to have this access. But let's say Avi wants his team using his Daisy code when they download the app or inside the app. And let's say Avi wants to provide his webinar schedule. Let's say Avi wants to promote an event. Let's say Avi does a training for his team. Only Avi's team will have access to the information that Avi as a leader wants to provide them. So each leader will have this type of ability inside of the app as admins. It's very powerful. It'll be, I've been in the, in the systems game for a long time, and I know what online systems need. We'll also have a system for those that are online marketers that'll be built in for people that are marketing on social media, etc. And they want to be able to have trackable funnels. All of that will be included. So in that app, here's the goal, guys. The goal is we want this to be from a Daisy, not a community, not a leadership perspective, but we want this to be a human-free environment when it comes to technology. We want every question to be answered with a system. We want every part of the process to be answered systematically. So, and we want the little guy to be able to just go to work, to be able to say, hey, copy and paste this text message, send it to your friend. It includes a trackable link. So when they click to watch the video, you know that your friend's watching the video. And we want the little guy to be able to start enrolling people in Daisy without having to ever open their mouth or be a presenter. So we're putting the system in place. Now, what I am going to be doing is I want all of the pace setter leaders to be a part of this process with us. So once we begin the process next week of architecturing the system, I want all of the pace setter leaders to be on those webinars with me so that we can mastermind together, put your ideas to work, any ideas that you have. One of the most important things is that we want this app to be in every language as well. We want to make sure that everything is done multi-language. So from that app, they'll be able to download the PowerPoint or the PDF. From that app, you'll be able to send the video out in German or Spanish or whatever, and it'll be one app for the purpose of marketing and onboarding new members.
Jeremy, a little suggestion, if it's not already in there. It would be great, based on what you said, it's going to be a fantastic app. If we could have options, for example, if you want to send a message to your whole team, you've mentioned that, but if you wanted to send a message that only goes to all your pace setter, or you want to send a message to all your people who's like on tier 5 and above, or tier 10, you want to have, a message for them specifically. Maybe you're promoting something to go VIP, or someone who's on tier 1, you want them to now look at the option of upgrading. It would be amazing. Yeah,
that's a great one. That's a great one. York, what's up, brother? I didn't see you out there. What's up, man?
Yeah, I was in a Zoom call before, but it's amazing what I saw, and it really would be great if you make a short recording where you show the complete thing again, yeah, where we see the smart contract and the people can see what you showed us, so that they see that everything is visible, everything is clear, everything can check that. That's amazing, man. It's so good.
I recorded this today, and I'll make that available. And then I'm going to record another one that's more organized, and it'll show everything. And then I'm going to provide you guys with all of the addresses to each smart contract, so you have that as well.
Very cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
So one more question regarding the app, what you're talking about, because I'm working already with some guys on a sales funnel for me and my team. So this is completely so that you say this is like a funnel, so that I can make just the social media advertising, whatever, and everyone goes through it, how you buy Tron and all of this stuff.
All of that. It'll have the entire, and we'll need, as a community, like especially with making some of the videos, we're going to need everyone's help, right? We're going to need everyone's help as leaders. Let's put all of our brains together and our talent together to develop the video content that we're going to need. But yeah, one of the things that I love about this platform, it's the best out there. They put $2 million into building this platform. It's the smartest technology, and it's not just used in MLM, it's used in many different industries as well. And I'm very good friends with the owner of this. But one of the things that I love is it has personalized link tracking. So for example, Jorg, if you're in my phone or you're in my WhatsApp, I can go in and say, I want to invite Jorg to watch the 2-minute video, or 10-minute video, whatever. And I select your name from the contact. Then I select send message. I go to WhatsApp and I send the message. When you click the link, I get a notification. Congratulations, Jorg is watching the video. Now, normally in funnels, the only way that I know that you've accessed it is if you put your name and email in. It's the only way I know. What I love about this system is you don't have to put your name and email in. The other thing I love about this system is we're going to put together a survey for prospects. And basically it's going to have a lead text like, hey, quick question, but are you, whatever. They fill out a quick survey, maybe about their knowledge about cryptocurrency, and they answer 5 questions, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then when they click it, it takes them to the video, right? And so it's very interactive, and it's very smart marketing, and it follows everything. So one of the things I love, Jorg, is let's say that you have a code as a leader, and you want to know, okay, I've got 10,000 people in my group that are using the marketing app. I want to know how many links are they sending out a day? How many views? And you can look at it and see, okay, today, 100,000 prospects watch the video through my team. And you can break it down and say, who are the top referrers, who's sending out the most links, and it gives you real data. If somebody comes to you and says, Jorg, it's not working, I can't get anybody signed up. You say, you know what, let's look at the app and see. And you go to the app and you say, well, I can see here that you've only sent out 3 invitations, right? Or I can see here, whatever that, and you can look at their actual activity, and it's basically built-in accountability for leaders. It's really cool.
What you believe, how long it will take till it's ready to launch?
100% we'll have it in 30 days, and they believe that we can have it up in 2 weeks in the English version. They have a turnkey onboarding process. So the app's already built, it already exists. They just got to enter our APIs, our videos, our information, right? The one thing that we don't have right now that I think we need, and maybe we don't, maybe the 10-minute video fills the gap, but I think maybe we need a 2 to 3 minute video that makes people want to watch the 10-minute video. Now, maybe I'm wrong, right? That may be me. That may be stuck in my old way of doing things, right? But when I had a lot of success in funnel system-driven marketing, we had a 2-minute video that just worked. When you watch the 2-minute video, you wanted more information and you went to the next step, right? So I do think that we should discuss amongst ourselves as leaders the potential of a really, really strong 2-minute video. But we don't need that in the beginning, right? We have a really good 10-minute video that's really professional. I know that we have the infinity bonus in there, and we need to change that to pace setter, right? We do need to make that change, but still, it delivers a really good message. If we can get Israel just lifted their restraints again, And I think we're going to be able to get a professional video now of Dr. Anna, right? So we put a little, 30, 60-second interview with Dr. Anna in the 10-minute video. And I think we have a really good marketing video there with that 10-minute video.
Sure.
Yep. So 2 to 4 weeks, we should be live. 30 days is 100% for sure. But they told me that we can most likely, if we move fast on our end and get them everything they need, we can do that. One of the things that they requested, because look, this is one of my best friends that owns the company, and he knows me, and he knows that I'm not a very organized person, and that when I get focused over here, I'm not focused over here, and he knows me. So he said it would really be good if maybe we had 1 or 2 people that could represent the communication between the app company and Daisy and get them the information that they need. So Avi, I wanted to reach out to you because, well, number one, you've got more people in your group than all the other leaders, and 3 shares in the bonus pool and all that. You're top leader, but you're also very organized in the way that you approach things. You're very detailed. And I thought, Avi, you might be a good partner for me to invite to be a part of this conversation. I think everyone on this call would agree that Avi would be a great person to
Avi for president. Avi for president.
And I appreciate the vote of
Avi
confidence.
for president.
I guess I shall bring my green personality that day.
I told Patrick, and Patrick's like, hey, maybe you get a couple of the top leaders, whatever. I said, honestly, Patrick, I said, all of my top leaders are just as ADD, running 100 miles an hour, just like I am. I said, but there's one guy, Avinash, that is so system driven and organized in what he does that I think he would be the perfect one. But I was laughing because I was thinking about all the leaders. I was thinking about Josh Denny. I was thinking about Mo. I was thinking about York. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like we wouldn't be able to pin each other down for 10 minutes, right? Like, because we're on fire right now, right? But Avi, you have a very systematic, methodical approach to Daisy, and I think that's a strength. So would you be willing to step up with us?
Absolutely. It'll be an honor to be able to serve the team, the community.
Awesome.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Avi for president.
I love it. I love it.
President Avi.
Okay.
I watched some videos from Avi. He's so good. He's so good. I cannot stop watching you, my mate. Really, it's so professional what you're doing, and how clear and how I don't know. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love your videos.
He's the president.
Love it. Awesome, guys. Well, once again, just for, my heart to you guys. Thank you guys for everything. I mean, you guys have just held this project together. I was talking to some friends of mine that are, $10 million, $100 million earners in the industry that, they're in Daisy, but they've just been watching, and they're in shock right now. I don't know if you guys know this, but we did another 50 million in the last 2 days in total revenue.
That's crazy.
So what we did in 4 days in beta, we did again in 2 days. We just proved to the industry that Daisy's real and Daisy's here to stay. A lot of the haters thought we would never come back. Every one of you as leaders believed in the vision. You led from the front. You believed in me, the encouraging words and messages and calls that I got from every single one of you through the process. It was amazing. And the way you held the community together in belief and strength. And we made it. We made it to the starting line. So now the next phase for us is, I don't just want Daisy to be the biggest company in the world, the biggest project in the world, but I want it to be the most admired. And that's important. I want it to be the most admired. I want us to have a presence in the market that is just one of excellence, where the systems and tools that we have, the events that we do, the recognition that we put in place, just everything, the community, the relationships that we build. I really believe that should be a target of ours, to be the most admired community and project in the industry. And now we as a team of leaders, we shift gears from, okay, we know how to create momentum. We proved it twice. Now let's create excellence. Let's really make the platform and the back office and everything just spectacular. So over the next 30 days, that's going to be a big focus. is really taking everything to the next level, and it's going to be exciting. So thank you guys so much. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Thanks, Jeremy. Please send that video so we could send it out fast.
Yep, I will. I've recorded this whole webinar. I don't guess there's anything we've mentioned on this webinar that we can't share with everybody. So I don't think there's any need to edit the end of the webinar, right? It's okay for them to know the direction of where we're going, I think.
It's up to you, man.
What do you guys think?
I think nothing was said that shouldn't be said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will be very transparent.
Yes.
Good.
Be very transparent.
Okay. Love
Perfect. Thank you.
Jeremy, can you check?
Thanks, Jeremy. Much love, brother. Great job. Thanks, everybody.
Jeremy, can you check a
Thank
group
God.
Italian Anchor? I have a question about something. Okay.
Yes. Hey, what's that?
Yeah. WhatsApp.
Okay. All right, guys.
Bye.
Thank you guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.